Hi, my loves. This is Amina. It's been a while, but I'm back with another review. Super excited about this one. If you like my videos and its content and you're not already a subscriber, please like, share, and subscribe this video. If not, bye. Anyway, so Fenty. Everyone's talking about Rihanna's new fragrance, and I have to say a few things about this beauty. Number one, my first thought was I loved the packaging. I love the blue. I love that the box is biodegradable, and I most definitely love the color of the flanker. So as a fragrance connoisseur, there's a lot that goes into packaging, and sometimes it's not as thought out as the juice. This color of a flanker, you will be able to keep it for years and the sun won't distort the molecules inside of it. So it won't go rancid on you. Good job, Rihanna. Super excited about it. So for those of you who have followed me for a while, I've been very honest about my relationship with fragrances. I don't like one fragrance all the time. It's common for me to purchase something and I don't like it at all, and then a year later it's my favorite. I don't know what it is about that, but that's just how I am. So my first thing that I loved. Okay, so we know that the packaging is great. Love the flanker, but look at this spray. And do you hear it? Perfect. That could not have been done more better, or any better, I should say. So, plastic top, glass bottle. I like that it's not glass. There's no reason for it to be. Now let's talk about the juice. First of all, let's talk about the juice and the formulation. Do you see the oils on my skin? That is the number one indication that this is pure luxury eau de parfum. This is formulated with very high concentrated oils, very little, what is that called that they use? Isopropanol alcohol. That smell that you get when you grab the fragrances in the general fragrance section, that's that. This doesn't have much of it at all. These are really great oils. There's a lot of notes in this fragrance. My very first opinion of the juice, not wowed, not exciting. What I like about it is it's earthy, it's organic, meaning I can smell the realness. I'm a gardener, so I love flowers. I love herbs. This is earthy to me. It's realistic. It's linear, so it doesn't change. Like, you're not going to have nothing's going to jump out and grab you about this fragrance. You're just going to be able, it's going to take you on a journey of multiple notes. More than multiple. Actually, I think it has about 7 or 8 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 notes. So there's a lot of things that have come to the party, but it changes on everyone. So in the beginning, you're going to get magnolia with me in my chemistry, and then I immediately get a lot of blueberry. But I noticed when I wore it last night that when I got in the shower, the tangerine opened up on my skin and it stayed there. And then when I got out of the shower, it was a beautiful floral patchouli. It's a skin scent. So in my opinion, it's going to go into your chemistry and it's going to hang out there. It's not something that is going to have, I feel like I wouldn't walk past someone and go, oh, what are you wearing? I think that I would have to be closer than 6 feet distance. So this is not like a baccalaureate, which is a fragrance that you can smell through a mask. This is an intimate fragrance, in my opinion. Why I didn't get wowed by this fragrance is because I am a fantasy lover. I'm a lover of a journey. I like to smell things that invoke memory and mood and a place of peace or happiness or something that exhilarates me, whatever fantasy that I'm looking for, something that takes me somewhere else. This doesn't. It keeps you exactly where you are, but what it will do is remind you of walking through nature. This is definitely a fragrance that someone could formulate for themselves at one of those special places where you can get a fragrance made. And you go, oh, I like blueberry. Oh, and I like tangerine. Oh, and I also like magnolia. Let's see how they smell together. Ooh, they work. That is what this reminds me of. It's very personal. And I thank Rihanna for sharing this all with us. So let me get into the notes. It's magnolia, musk, tangerine, blueberry, Bulgarian rose, absolute, geranium, and patchouli. So in the fragrance world, this is where this woman is a genius. Not only are these notes uncommon, but they're not common together. And that's an issue that I have with the current fragrance world is a lot of the fragrances actually smell the same. Like I can go to a counter now and I can identify almost all the notes in a fragrance. And it becomes boring after a while. You go, oh, this kind of smells like this other fragrance, but it just has a different note in it. And bergamot has been abused. I mean, someone should call the police on bergamot. Someone's abusing bergamot. It is in every single fragrance. Now, with Fenty, I thought, honestly, that Rihanna was going to launch a gourmand. That's just me. Pop star. She was noted as saying that Killian, which is one of their strongest gourmands, was one of her favorite. I think it's like, don't be shy. I have it. Something about shy. But it's just sugar. I'm happy that it's not a pop star fragrance. Pop star fragrances all smell the same. Every singer's fragrance is super sweet and they're always gourmands, okay? This is unique. It does take you on a journey, but it's a self journey. It's not going to whisk you off anywhere. It's just not. So Rihanna said in her own words, and I found it on the website, that this is not about a fantasy. I wanted to experience truth, remembering what's real. And that is definitely what it is. It's real. And there's nothing dramatic about it. There's nothing sexy about it. It's just notes. This is a beautiful compilation of notes that have been brought together to hang out in a bottle, and they will change on your chemistry because depending on your chemistry, you know, one note might be more predominant or at the forefront than the other. But although there isn't anything vanilla or sweet in it, something is giving a slight sugar. On me, when I got in the shower, because it is a skin scent, it changed into this beautiful bright tangerine. And then when I dried my skin off, I had a beautiful blueberry patchouli. Now, that is something that I would have never imagined in any fragrance. I mean, the notes within itself are just completely unique. Again, Rihanna could have easily gotten $300 or $400 for this fragrance, and I think it was like $135. Don't quote me on that, but it was a very attainable price point, affordable to everyone, in my opinion, because a general fragrance is going to cost you $100. This is definitely a luxury market fragrance. It's up there with a Killian. It's up there with a Creed. In terms of the way that it's been formulated, and they're only charging you a fraction of the price. And the well thought out bottle and the flanker and the color is to preserve. And brown, girl, I got you on this one. There is nothing better than brown. So there's even more to this amber brown, protecting your juice and the integrity of the molecules of the fragrance. She always talks about being proud. Okay, so I love you, Fenty. Thank you for always producing the best of everything. I bought a pair of her glasses, and at first I was like, I don't know, I love the style. And I was like, I think they were a little bit too much for Fenty. Then I thought about myself before I clicked the, put it in my cart, button on my computer. I was like, who do I think I am? This says Fenty, and all of a sudden it's not luxury because it's Fenty. These glasses are made in Italy. Just as good as your Fendi, just as good as your Coco Chanel, just as good as your Gucci. And so whatever Riri puts her hands on, do know that she's gonna give us the best. But is it my favorite? Absolutely not. Not today. Take care, guys. Mwah. Peace.